Our generation of young men are getting weaker and weaker in today's modern world. If you're a man watching this video, stay until the end, and I will tell you the cold hard truth that your school, your parents, your friends won't even tell you. But it will definitely change your life, and you'll live better than the 90% of the men out there who are addicted to social media, porns, video games, party, and drinkings. Let's start off with some facts and data. More than 60% of young men are single, nearly twice the rate of unattached young women. And men in their 20s are more likely than women in their 20s to be romantically uninvolved, sexually dormant, friendless, and lonely. And young men commit suicide at 4 times the rate of young women, and they are largely responsible for rising rates of mass shootings. Why is this happening? Why men are getting weaker and weaker nowadays? Doing so many stupid shits. You know why is the reason? The first big issue, the first main reason, is because of social media. We live in the world of Instagram, Facebook, and TikToks nowadays. People spend more time on the screens rather than making a human-to-human connections. Ironically, these apps claim to be connects the people that far away from us more easily. Yeah, in fact, it's true. But you ask yourself honestly, how many of us really use this app to set up a date, to set up a meeting with the person on the other side of the screen? No, we didn't. We either just mindless chatting on it, or we just mindless scrolling on the stupid videos, the reel, the stories, seeing other people's life, and make ourselves anxious because we see that, oh, why all these people are living better than me and my life is so bored. And with this tiny little technology on your hand, men can now satisfy their sexual cravings by just jerking off on the phone, put the pawns to the Instagram model on the fence, and get an instant gratification. Oh my god, oh, so good. This is how they lost their masculine energy by jerking off. And women now can get the attention easily from the men's without stepping out of their bedroom. They just post their pictures. Oh yeah, they get 100 likes, 1,000 likes easily. They get attention from the men all around the world are crazy over them. They get their craving satisfied. They're being validated without stepping out of their bedroom. 63% of the users on the dating apps are male. So you can see there's so many guys out there on the dating apps trying to chase the woman. Because of this, women got so many options to choose. Average, one woman get 3 swipes by a man. Listen, the woman will just put their focus on the top 20% of the male. And what is the 20% male? The man who can provide, no matter it's financial or psychological. They want a man who give them feel safe. But because of the social media, this is how this kind of imbalance happen. So while all these women put their attention on the top 20% men, we are left the 80% of young, lonely men in the society. And they don't know why is this happening to them. Of course, I didn't say that women must put their status down and go to get into a relationship with the low-level men. No. This is not my intention. I'm just telling the truth that's happening right now in our society. And this is totally normal. Women deserve to get the top men that can provide them a comfortable life. There's no point that women want to be with someone that didn't put in the hard work. They're just addicted to video games, social media porn, and they are broke. What we are trying to solve here is how we can help men who are currently in this low level station to level up to become the top 10 or 20% men, and how can we avoid our young generation to step into the mine, to step into the hell and become the low level men. Let's say you're the man with a score from 1 to 10. You're the top score man, let's say from 8 to 10. Of course you want to be a woman that match your score, right? You don't want to be with a woman like from the score 1 to 5 because their value and their habits are not matched with yours. You two are not gonna get along. So when you're a top score man, the daily habits, the activities that you do, let's say you like to meditate, you like to eat healthy, you go to the gym, work out every day, or you meal prep yourself, you go to the grocery store, or if you like to read, you go to the library. So the women that exist in your life are those women who are also like to go to the gym and work out, who is also like to go to the library. So those are the women that you can easily and can connect with in your life. You won't gonna meet those low score women. The chance that you can meet those lower score women are low. And same for the girls. The lower score girl won't meet the top score men like you because they like to parties, they like to drink, they won't go to the gym. So the chances that the lower score woman they want to meet the top score men are really, really low. But now, with social media, with dating apps, things change. Now the lower score woman can connect with the top score man and see the life of the top score man. And once they see the lifestyle, the frame, the status that the top score man, the top tier man brings out, automatically they will think that, oh my god, why the men that exist in my life that surround me are so unvaluable when compared to the top score man. So with dating apps, women are able to get more options, they have become more choosy. So that's why for those men who are living down here, they're struggling to get women because they can't get their attention. They cannot attract them because of their low level behavior. The next reasons that cause young men in our society are become weaker is because our field educational system. Our educational system doesn't give a single shit about our mental health and our happiness. They just want to train us become a slave and work for a company for the rest of our life. As an energetic young man, we are being told by the teachers to sit quietly for 5 hours in the school. And if you make noise, if you have any objection, you're going to be punished. Since we are the kid, when we are young, we are being trained to subdue our energetic energy. And we'll have this kind of thought that, oh, if I make noise, if I make this move, I'll be being punished. So we have become pussy. I remember when I was around 12 years old, I've been called to the front of the class. And the teacher asked me, hey, Hong, why would you want to spend your time with the students from the lower grade class? What do you gonna do with them? And I tell her, oh, they are my friends. I always go out with them after schools. We're playing football together in the field or having some exercise together. And straight away, she tell me that, no, don't do that. I'm afraid they'll affect your academic results. Look at how sick is that mindset of the teacher. They tell a young man who is doing a healthy activity with his friends, like exercise and playing football after school. She is telling me that this kind of issues is very serious because it will affect my academic results. Results. But not health, not my mental health, not my physical health, but results at first. It's cringe to me when I think about this, even until this day. Because as an energetic young man, I want to express my energy by running, playing around, and shouting. The students from my class, from the top grade class, they won't do this because their parents also same. They train their kids to just study well in school, behave well, go back home, go to the tuition class and study again, back home, do the homework and get back to sleep. That's it. When I was cycling around my neighborhood when I was a kid, it's so rare for me, so fucking rare to see the student from my class coming out, go to the field and play. They are just sitting in front of their study desk and study. Look, for those who are still studying, I'm not telling you to quit your school or blame your teachers. No. I'm just letting you know that schools didn't put your mental health or your happiness as the first priority. This kind of educational system costs so many men when graduate from high school or university. Maybe you will get good results, good grades, but with a poor mental health. They didn't know how to cope with stress or build an intimate relationship with the girls. Because we are becoming docile, they just want you to get a good results and train you to become a machine for the companies to keep this capitalism society working. School system or educational system are created by the top 1% of the capitalism in the world. Your school won't tell you this, your teacher won't tell you this, because your teacher are also the machines for the capitalism system. Speaking of capitalism, the rising cost due to inflation is skyrocketing since the government didn't stop printing money. It caused the value of our money keep declining, and the cost of living becomes higher and higher. Take a good look at this picture. It shows us how the purchasing power of a dollar has been depreciating since 1930. You can buy 30 Hershey chocolate bars in 1913, but in 2020s for $1, you can only buy a Mac coffee. So for those who are still think that the paper money is worth it, who are still keep the paper money in your bank account, you might need to consider the other options. So the young men didn't got the courage to think of dating, marrying, build a family, because the costs are freaking high. They are living paycheck to paycheck and struggling to pay the bills, even to feed themselves. So how can this young man able to feed her woman? And women only want to date with the top 20% guy who are able to provide the resources. So there you go. We are left 80% of young lonely men who are broke in the society. So does that mean that our life is done by being a man? Of course not. It's an honor to be a man because we can train and improve ourselves to be a strong masculine man. We can fix this by becoming the best version of ourselves. The internet is a double-edged sword. You can either use it to watch porn, play video games, mindless scrolling on the social media, or you can use it to learn the skills, how to build your body, how to have a good mental health, how to build a business, how to have a good communication and negotiation skills. Time is gonna pass by, and when you learn all these kind of traits, you'll gain confidence. You'll become the top 20% man. But all of this require your hard works and your disciplines. If you live a hard time now, your life will becoming easier. If you choose to live an easy life now, life is gonna hit you hard eventually. So what kind of life do you want to choose to live? For those men who are watching this video, it means that you got the internet. So you got the chance to bring back the masculinity energy that our ancestors possessed back in the days. This is a quote by Michael Ho. Hard time create strong men create good times. Good time create weak men, and weak men create hard times. I don't want to see my brother, my generation, young men become weaker and weaker and think that that's it. That's my life. No. That's why I'm starting this YouTube channel to spread my message for those young men who are struggling, who think that they cannot improve themselves for the rest of their life. You are the only person that who can make the change, and you definitely got the power to make the change. If there's only one person, one young man, watched my content, took action, and his life is changed because of me, I'm genuinely happy. If you want to know what traits that I built this year that improve my physical and mental health, click and watch this video right now. If you think this video brings value to you, leave a comment and like below, and subscribe if you want to see more self-improvement video from my channels. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. See you on the next video.